Hello, everybody. Kara James here from Pursue and Thrive Business Coaching and Strategic Advisor Board. So today is part 3 of Business Startup for coaches, consultants, and service providers. Just giving you the helpful hints and tips of what to do when you're just starting out. So be sure to check out part 1 and part 2. So we're up to part 3, which is setting up your payment gateway, which is either Stripe or PayPal. And then once you're established, you can go ahead and reach out to Share the Credit. Will is a colleague and he runs Share the Credit. He owns it. And it's unbelievable. So rather than paying the fees that you normally pay to Stripe and PayPal, it's a reduced fee. And that goes to the charity of your choice. So for example, say it's 3% goes to PayPal or Stripe. Well, you're still going to be paying, and you might even pay less than 3, but rather than the 3%, maybe 2% goes to the bank, and the 1% will go to whatever charity you choose, and he will give you all the door stickers and all of that, so you can announce that to your clients and let them know that who you're helping, who you're donating to. Fabulous. So again, reach out to Will. I'm probably bashing what the numbers here, but I believe it's something like that, like 2% you pay, and then 1% would go to the charity. But either way, it's not 3% going to the bank, right? So, and then we're talking about finding your perfect niche. I feel like I talk about this ad nauseum, but it is so important because I'm still seeing, coaches or just that are coming in that really don't have it narrowed down, or it's just, of course, we feel like we can help everybody, right? It really, really needs to be narrowed down. So the messaging, so who you're talking to, really calls them in instead of just, men that wanted, I don't know. I can't even think right now. I can never think when I'm on the spot like that, but you understand. I talk about this so much. So we definitely want to dial in on your niche. What are you passionate about? Who are you helping now? Who do you love helping? And if you haven't helped anybody yet, what do you have in mind? With your experience and your education, what are your thoughts on who would be the best ideal client for you? You can take a personality test if that helps you. Maybe not necessarily with the niching down, but it does give you an idea of where you stand, who you are as a person, as far as the best clientele that would work for you, that would be a good match. So I highly suggest that. What else? Well, there's so many other things too, as far as the personality testing, but now there's, oh my goodness, the human design. I just started looking into that. And then there's, what was the Enneagram, which I'm going to actually be speaking with somebody coming up, and I can't wait to hear all about it. And she'll give some insight on how it will help you with your business growth. So keep your ears and eyes open for that. And looking into your niche, is it viable? Are there other people in this niche? So you have to look at this as that means there's competition. That means it's viable. That's a good thing. So you want to do research on that. Again, reach out to me. We can talk about what that looks like. And you can check in my other videos. I've done a video on competitor research. So I'm not going to get too deep in the weeds with that today, but you definitely want to look into that, make sure it's viable. And again, who is your ideal client, your avatar? You hear so many different names for it. But yeah, we list all these things. You'll see it all the time, and it doesn't have to be this strict. It doesn't have to be, their diet and who do they follow, but the overarching picture of it is that you know them very well. You know where to find them. Are they reading the golf magazine? Are you in your mind, who is this, You know who this person is, right? And with that said, it doesn't have to be a specific person per se. It is anybody that would want your services. However, when you're writing your content, you are talking to one specific person. And even if it's not a complete match, it'll ripple out and it's, okay, that sounds like me. This is perfect for me. But the way you've written it, it's absolutely, calling in people. It's so they've got the feeling, they've got the emotion, they understand what you're saying, the pain points, all of that. So yes, you do want to know where to find them and dig pretty deep on who they are. And again, it will ripple out. So, all right. And that is it for today. And I will be back tomorrow with part 4. So hopefully that was helpful. So please like, comment, share if you like this, and I will see you again tomorrow.